Hey guys, hope you all have been well. Welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I'm going to be playing with some new makeup items, current thoughts on a few other items, just a whole bunch of goodness, eyeshadows, blushes, foundation, finishing powder, the works, and this is not the end of it. But here is what the final look is going to end up looking like. I'm so excited, particularly with my eyes and my blush. So if you're interested in what these products are and how they worked out for me, I hope you decide to stay tuned. We're gonna get straight into it. So let's get started, okay? Let me set up my little station here. Nothing in my teeth. I did get a sample with one of my recent purchases, which was to replace my Philosophy Purity Cleanser. And in that, I got the Renewed Hope in a Jar water cream. And this is really nice at just hydrating the skin. It's so soothing. So I wanted to make sure I put it in here because I've been using it very frequently. And I just love that this is something that will be great for my oily skin, giving myself, look at my chickens. Yeah, you. It's great at giving my skin enough hydration without overdoing it. So what I'm going to do, since I don't have new brow products, is I'm going to let this soak in, do its thing. It's not ready for any base makeup just yet. Do my brows, come back, and then we'll get to face stuff. Please excuse my red nose. I just got done like going to town with it. But the first product I'm going to be using is the ABH Luminous Foundation. I have it in the shade 270C, and I do normally put some of Charlotte Tilbury's like glowy primer type stuff, but for today's video I'm just going to show you what this kind of looks like on its own. So I'm taking my Refer number 31 brush. I haven't been using a lot of foundation, like I'm barely putting a dab on, and so I think that's good. And I have used this foundation before, and what I've come to realize is that this is, I mean, it's close to my skin tone, but I think the undertone is wrong. I think it's like golden or something, but I feel like it's very olive, and I don't have an olive undertone, and so I think I'm in like the right depth, but I'm not quite sure about this undertone. But I have been liking the foundation. I know this won't be a foundation that I can rely on if I'm going out and I need it to like lock in place, but for video purposes, which was my intention in buying this, I got it on sale when it was like 26 something dollars, and I love like that glowy finish on the skin. So that is what the foundation looks like. It's really gorgeous. I feel like when I'm looking in the mirror I can see that olive cast. I'm just gonna whack on some concealer, nothing new. So what I'm gonna do now is get majority of the rest of my face done, and then I'll come back and do a finishing powder with you. Here we are back, and I did use a mattifying powder because I wanted to show the luminosity in its like truest form. With the Guerlain Meteorites, I got the shade medium number 3. I have used this one as well, I want to say 2 or 3 times at most, and it does come in this very antique looking package. I do like it, but I feel like it gives me the same finish as the Hourglass finishing powder, which I have in a palette. But either way, I'm going to make use of it. This is what the puff looks like. It just kind of secures all these little beads that we have in here, and it's like pink, champagne, yellow, purple, just a whole bunch of different colors. And for this product, I'm going to be using my Refer number 22 brush. I'm just going to dip it in a little bit. This product is nice. My biggest complaint is the smell. I kind of expected it though. It's Guerlain. I find like with these products, Lancome, Chanel, they tend to have a scent. And I hope you can see like it's a very subtle finish on the skin. It's beautiful, but I don't know if I would say that I would get this again just to have this type of finish. I think I'm pretty good just going with something like Hourglass. And the Hourglass one isn't scented. That is what the finish looks like. It's really beautiful. Look, okay guys, I'm sorry. The chickens, it's nothing I can do about it. But I was saying it's like a very subtle glow on the skin, which is beautiful because again, I do have oily skin, so I have to rely on more mattifying products for the most part, like off camera. So I have the option of still looking glowy without using really glowy products. I did do a little bit of bronzing with a cream, but I have 3 different cheek products to use and I don't know what I'm gonna do because I kind of want to use all of them. Alright, so let's start off with some M Cosmetics products. I got 2 of their Heaven's Glow Radiant Veil Blush. I got Venetian Rose and Faded Clementine. This wasn't part of the Sephora bit, but you know me and blush. You can't stop me. It's beautiful packaging. This is a weighty little contraption here. It kind of looks like the MSF packaging from MAC. And so let me take my beautiful, I love this brush. This is the Refer number 5 brush. So this is what this beauty looks like. Oh, she glowy. Oh, look at that. It doesn't look that deep in the component, but on the brush, oh yeah, there's color on there. All right. Ooh, that packs on some pigment, and it has that mineralized finish, so it's like the softest glow on the skin, very sheeny. It's a really nice flush of pink onto the cheeks with kind of like this lavender finish on top. I like that. And there's like so much product in here. How much is in here? 8 grams. Good Lord. I'm gonna do Faded Clementine next because I think the other blush is a little deeper. Let's just open both. So the other blush is the Chanel Jersey blush. I found it. So here's what Jersey looks like. Oh, I just love colors like this. Yeah, I think I'm going to start with this one and then kind of top it with the Chanel blush. Man, these carry some pigment. Ooh. Oh, I'm already getting good vibes. It doesn't look like it'll be that pigmented from the pan. Look how gorgeous that color is. Oh. This color is very complementary to my skin tone, and then this will be great for just like flush of color. Okay, wipe off the brush. We gotta go with Chanel now. This won't be a fair use of the blush, but I'm gonna use it again. This stuff is expensive. Oh yeah, that's gonna show up. So I'm gonna put it on the backs and sort of like the base, kind of use it as additional bronzer. I don't care about going heavy on blush. I just don't. I love blush too much. So the Faded Clementine is definitely orange, whereas with this I'm getting more of like a neutral color. Either way, I'm feeling myself. I'm gonna have 2 different sets of blushes, and you know what? I don't care. I have 2 eyeshadow palettes with me. I have one that is just about here. I should be able to pick it up this afternoon. But from Sephora, I picked up these 2 products. I spent $56 for both of them. This on its own is like 60 something. Yeah, I know. I think this one is 44, so upwards of like 100 something bucks. Yeah, I'm gonna spend money. So the first one here is the Viseart. I thought this is an étendue. No, it's not. Paris Love Letter. This is what it looks like. It's so pretty. All right, so for this eye, I'm just gonna go for it. Why not, right? So taking a Morphe M441, I'm going to first take this neutral pink right here. And I love Viseart formula. This is gonna be like a fun springtime palette, just something a little bit more subtle, but it's blending beautifully. Love it, so love to see it. You know what, maybe I can just like blend the 2 palettes together because I know I'm gonna end up like using them separately, so let's do that. This is ancient at this time, so Mercury retrograde here. It's beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful. I think I want to go with Hot Mess. Maybe this one right here. Let's use the number 15 from Refer. This is good at packing on pigment, and I kind of want the outside just a little darker. I like that color. Huh, surprised. I thought this was going to be a little patchy. I like this mirror. I don't generally use mirrors in palettes, but this one is just, it's so big. All those two colors together are gorgeous. Maybe I'll go from green to purple to blue, or should I just keep it to blue? Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pop the green in the inner corner, and then I'm gonna work with these three on my lid. So I have my Refer number 2, and I'm gonna start off with Nebula, this one here. I feel like I should use Nebula on my fingers because it's glitter and I want to press it on, trying to avoid fallout as much as possible. Oh, look at that beauty. I just love makeup. So I'm gonna move on to Ultraviolet. I'm already using my finger. What the heck, Annabelle? You weren't supposed to do that. You're supposed to use a brush. Oh my god. They're blending beautifully into each other. You see that? Oh yeah, buddy. If you guys didn't know, if I haven't mentioned it in a video that you had seen from before, then this is my first try of Huda Beauty, and this was the palette that I wanted the most. I think my finger would work better. Oh yes, yes to the blue. Definitely Euphoria vibes. I'm going to take a number 3 Refer brush and go to that green. I might ruin this, but whatever. There's no turning back now. Good choice, Annabelle. I think I want to do a little bit on the lower lash line, so I'm just going to clean off this number 3 brush. So I'm going to take Libra because I'm a Libra. This one here, do this. Just so that there's something down there. Now, come to think of it, I'm looking at these two palettes and they're like perfect for spring. Not that I know what seasons feel like, but if you were interested, you know. And now I'm going to take Vortex, the shade here, and put that on the outer corner. I like this eye look. It's color, but not in a way that makes me feel intimidated. I actually think it's pretty. So I'm going to pop on some lashes and then we will come back and finish off this video. Alright guys, here is the final eye look. Put on some lashes, whacked on some lip gloss, and call it a day. You know what? I've been doing pretty good making these choices beginning of this year. I think the thing that if I had a choice to like give back and get a refund for would be the most expensive, this Guerlain meteorites, but it's not bad. But those are my first impressions of these new items, and I can't wait to continue to play with them. You'll be seeing them in future videos. I will do a final like big haul of everything when I get a few more items in, and that's it for today. So if you guys are interested in any of these products, I will be listing all of them down below with a link. Just remember, they are magic links, so they are affiliated, and I do make a small commission every time you make a purchase, and I would like to thank you in advance if you do so. As usual, I'll also be posting this on Instagram. It's the first link in the description box down below. That is where I post a photo of my makeup looks along with all the products in the caption. Till the next video, I hope you all are doing well, taking great care of yourselves. I will see you all next time. Bye guys.